Hey friends, I want to take just a few minutes and show you what I like to do as a modification for Chaturanga Dandasana for a low plank instead of knees, chest, chin. Let's get right into it. Low plank is just the bottom of a push-up in yoga. You're here in plank, core's tight, glutes are toned, bend the elbows, and you hover. Shoulders are at the height of the elbows. From here, you can go into upward facing dog, into cobra for a little bit less intensity. It's common in yoga for teachers to substitute knees, chest, chin for low plank. Knees, chest, chin. The reason why I don't like this as a substitute, I think it's kind of obvious. The hips sticking up that way creates this huge back bend in the spine. Knees, chest, chin is great if you're prepping for back bends, if it's chest opener day, if you're moving towards some of that depth. But what I've seen over and over again is students who started with knees, chest, chin and try to progress to low plank have a break in the core when they do low plank. So they'll do something like this in their plank, they'll lift the hips and they'll dive the shoulders down, because that's the same action that they learned from knees, chest, chin. So in that way, I don't think it's a good progression. I'd much rather, as a student is building strength, they hold in plank. That's a great substitute. Or they do knee down, again, core tight, glutes strong, low plank. So they're learning to keep the shoulders lifted as they lower. Keep the shoulders lifted, hips to the mat, and you can move into your back bend from there. I do think that knees, chest, chin as a substitute became common because it is so much more doable, doesn't require nearly the amount of strength. But when you look at it in terms of a progression, it does not help you build the strength or the body movement to transition into low plank. In fact, it does quite the opposite. It teaches you to disengage the core, to lift the tail high, and to dive the shoulders low. I'd much rather someone just work on lowering down with control, keeping the shoulders lifted without that break in the core. Hope this helps, and I always welcome your questions.